And I'm Hornet this time. Ugh. Why am I always yawning? I don't yawn, and then I start streaming, and then I start yawning. Something is going on. Okay, the stream is in fact there, and it is in fact live, which is awesome. Oh, I need to mute that. There we go. I guess when someone shows up, I will ask how they feel about the audio levels. Hehe. Actually, I might just turn it up myself. Video skates. Ooh, that's a little loud. Okay. So, I've been streaming quite a lot recently. Yes. I won't be able to do that always. But yeah, we'll start a new game in a second. I'll hang out in my house. Don't mind the other save all the way to the right. That's not mine. That's oh my gosh. I forgot I had this music on. It's so beautiful. It's taking the attention away from my attention. It's making it so I can't focus. So we're gonna have to stop it though. There we go. So, look into my bell home. My bell house. Oh, she went to sleep. Anyways. Hornet, wake up. Let's just go and... Oh my gosh. Property image. Okay, what was I saying? I've been streaming a lot recently, and part of that is because I very much enjoy this. I think it's very fun, and I needed to take a break from storyboarding and then drawing backgrounds and then drawing backgrounds and then storyboarding forever. So this is a wonderful way to take a break and ensure that I actually do take the break. I need to move this window again. Hold on. There we go. Now I can't see the left corner of it behind my freaking screen. Let's check that OBS is still there. And this is still there. And that's still there. Okay, everything's still there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyways. So I've been doing a lot, and part of that is because I enjoy it, but part of that is also because I will be going off to freaking something. I'm like, ooh, my internet safety. But yeah, in about a week I won't be able to stream as much because I'll have stuff to do, and I'll have people around who might not want to hear me yap about Silksong for 3 hours to a mysterious chat. The mysterious chat. I just said that. I was trying to think of a joke. I couldn't. Oh, but the bell home is very familiar to me, you see, because of the backgrounds that I've been drawing. I've drawn like 4. I'm gonna draw... Oh, so sneaky. They'll never see her here. I just realized you can hear the heart. Oh my gosh. That's scary. But yes, backgrounds. There's like 9 total. I've drawn, I think, 4 or 5. Let's see, I did base area, I did the purple thing, I did, ooh. Yeah, I forgot I have this on. It's kind of dangerous. Purple area, I did bile water. These are background studies. I made a little animation of Hornet going like, huh, 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 huh. There's like her voice lines when she's waking up on benches, and then I was like, ah, wouldn't it be cute if I drew her in a bunch of locations all around Farloom? And then drawing her in those locations involves spending 2 hours painting all the backgrounds. Oh my gosh. So I had 1, 2, 3, and then I had the bell home, that's 4, and then I had the abyss bench, the one at the very bottom. I love that one. Oh, it reminds me of Lace. But I had that bench. That would make 5 whenever I finish it. I decided to redo it a little bit because the colors were wrong and it wasn't detailed enough. We'll have to see. Ooh, I can hit the water. Squishy splashy, squishy splashy. So yeah, that took like all of my energy in anything art related. Along with the storyboard that I'm working on. Actually, I'll stay in my building. This place isn't real. What the hell is that? That's scary! Why are the ominous bells tolling? Anyways, if you look on my channel, you see I've already done one Silksong storyboard. Animatic storyboard, same thing. And animatic is storyboards that are timed out. So I've done one. I just don't like saying animatic because here on YouTube, animatic sort of means something else. They usually, they have songs to them. They're like, honestly, kind of high effort. It scares me. So I like saying storyboard. Just because, it is a storyboard. And by far the longest part of the process is storyboarding it. Oh my gosh, I forgot you can sit down. Is storyboarding it and not like timing it out a little bit. The timing it out takes some time, takes some effort, Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I have the one that I've already done, right? That's like 3 minutes, I think. It was the longest one that I've ever completed to date. Very fun. I love Hornet, I love Lace. Oh no, not the I love Hornet. I do love her, but I looked in the last stream and I was saying it all the time, you see. And I counted, I said it 19 times in that freaking stream. Ooh la la. Anyways, there's that storyboard, okay. But then I decided to make another one. You see, and it's been kind of a while of me working on that other one. I have it all thumbnailed out. I have stuff in like a notebook. I have all the thumbnails for the ending bit. But then the storyboards for the start of it are in this file where I put everything in a grid. And so I was just doing it with my hands. You can't see that. I'll just do it with Hornet. So I have the stuff in a grid, and but then all the middle stuff, the stuff after the bit in the grid, that's like stuff that is done. That's in a different file that I have where I've been more like animating it. Very fun, very cool. But it's all sort of split, and it's not quite done, but it's close. It's so close. I'm very excited to share it when I have it done. It's like a hi, hello, nice to see you. I'm straight up yapping. Your school just ended. Yay! Welcome in. I'm here in my bell home on my existing save. It's not quite finished. You can see I'm missing one of the freaking mementos. I know how to get it. I just haven't beat Seth and play games. I'm not good enough. I'm missing like one relic, but today I'm actually not. I don't think that I'm gonna be playing on this save. Question mark? I think that I'm going to be starting a new save because I want to get the Twisted Child ending. That's what's in the. That's sort of why the thumbnail is that one bug, that one worm. So I'm thinking, we might not get to it this stream, but I'm thinking I can start a new save. And I can get all the stuff prepared so that I can, get the parasite and then go run right to Grandmother Silk and we can start fighting. This is a very late game stage. I almost have 100. What's my completion? Hold on. 94. Oh yeah, what the fuck is this? Pristine Core. Wow. Anyways. But yeah, so I want to do that. I've just been yapping in here about what's been up with me, about the stuff that I've been working on a storyboard. It's not done yet. But yeah, I guess we can go back to that save. Let's go sit on the bed, on the bed. The bell home is very familiar to me. I was just saying I've been working on a couple background studies of Silksong backgrounds. That's the wrong button. Of Silksong backgrounds, and one of those, don't mind the save on the right, that's not mine. I was testing out the Pantheon of Farlow mod, and I was like, well, I should probably use the 100% save that they provide, rather than my 94% save. How wonderful. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to, like, you know, voice things go through. I hope it doesn't skip this poem. Gulp. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumberance. It's going away! In servitude. When you wake, they shall see it all. A beast nature bare to all. They shall see it? I don't even remember. Gulp. Oh yeah, wonderful cutscene. Wait, are you missing Hunter's Memento? I have the Hunter's Memento. I'm missing the one where you beat Seth in Flea games. I think Hunter's Memento is new. I have that one. I've done all the Hunter's Journal stuff, yeah. My gosh, they got her in the cage. They have her needle. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think I draw the needle wrong. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize there's all this stuff. Grass is so large. That's birds. I've seen this cutscene like 3 or 4 times. How do I not remember that grass is birds? Anyways. Bug, bug, bug. This is an incredible, you know, incredible scene, incredible sequence. Oof, I love Silksong. I'm trying to remember if I've seen you in FP streams, like FP gameplay, or if I've known you from somewhere else, because your username is familiar. Familiar to me. Act 1. Teehee. I don't have a plan. I don't really have a route. I'm just thinking we play video game. And we just don't get the parasite until we're ready to fight Grandmother Silk. I've done a little bit of speedrunning. I know kind of some speedrun stuff. But I don't know if we'll be going crazy on it. Wonderful sequence, gosh. Yeah. You know, in the storyboard that I've been doing, I decided that Hornet would have a specific handedness. I wanted her to be left-handed, which is how she looks in this sprite when she's facing to the right. But if you notice, you know, it never goes in front of her. She's always switching to hold the needle behind her. And she's also not holding it at the handle, I'm just realizing. Like, girl is straight up holding the blade. Anyways. So I've sort of been, like, grappling with that, because I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Oh, wow, what a fun detail that I'll have. And then I realized that when I imagined it in my mind, all the stuff that I imagined, I was like, ah, so nice. This sequence is gonna be so cool. I imagined her being right-handed. And so I have to be like, okay, does this actually look bad left-handed? Or am I straight? Or is it just not how it looks in my head? It's okay. When did I take damage? I don't remember this. Whatever. Oh, it's just she doesn't heal. She heals 3, right? I'm remembering. I'm so good at the game. AFK quick? Okay. One and only chatter away from their keyboard. However will I play my game? You know, I'm assholes stuff. Whatever. Ooh. Hornet's having her period. You got this, girl. Continue. We will find you, painkillers. I got so scared when she did this in my first playthrough. I thought... Well, first of all, I was, like, wondering if I did something wrong. But also, like... I sort of... Oh, I forgot I can't dash. Oh my gosh. That was lucky. I was gonna use every freaking ability. But yeah, I thought that there was, like, something bad was gonna happen. It turns out she's just, like, really weak right now. It feels weird. Allowing us, it just feels weird because I'd be at, like, full health. And then she'd be like, she'd be, like, dying. I'm like, hello? Hello? And then she's fine. It would be different if, like, I don't know. There is some tie to people. Hold on, I want to wrangle this guy. Because I want I want that freaking berry. I want that berry and I want it bad. No! I myself. Go. Fly high. There we go. Okay, now die. Oh yeah. I was talking about this last stream. It's like a great decision. Ooh, I just barely caught that ledge. I keep thinking I can dash. I straight up pressed the button. Anyways, it was a great decision to tie specific voice lines to specific actions in Silksong. It feels... I didn't realize her cloak bounced when she walked in this animation. That's so cute. But it feels, you know, it feels very nice. Just wait. And it was quite confusing in the original game. In Hollow Knight, when Hornet would be like, Venom for one thing, and then Garama later for the same thing, and it's like, what does this mean? What does this mean for me? I got all her eggs. Lamau. Okay, I should be better at fighting her. I fought her like a couple times. Hello? I guess I fought her differently. Ah! Strive is a great song. A great song. Dude, she's too fast. Being fast is my thing. Ow. I forgot her children take multiple hits to kill. Ooh, she almost got me there. Ow, she got me there. Thank you, video game, for telling me how to heal. It's nice. I like that it only does it when you're on low health. I wonder if that trigger for it to do that when you're on low health is always there, or if it's like the first couple times that you get on low health and then they're like, alright, you're on your own there. Because if it's the first couple times, it would be really funny to get really far in the game and then take enough damage for it to tell you to heal. Like, you know, you 100% the game, you finish fighting the last boss, you go back to your house and you're like, oof, I fell on spikes too many times. And the game is like, I got you. Crazy new ability here. What if you pressed A to bind? And you're like, oh my god. Anyways. Incredible voice line. Get him! Name when I'm Hornet and I fall down. Hola! Come on! Dude, I had no idea that this character was like related to the snail shamans. I had to be, when I was on the snail shaman quest thing and I had to go find them and ask for their freaking soul, I think I had to be told where every single one of them was. It was like, maid's soul, and I'm like, I've never heard of a maid in my entire life. Like, up with you! Up! I won't have you dying on my floor. Ah, awake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. Grr. I'm gonna get her one day. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. Oh, I love Hornet. So you're another pilgrim then? Scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak? I am no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs clad in veils. Oh, how curious! The bugs of the citadel, at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Then I shall seek their citadel. If the veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious! Intimidating! Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You've the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom, our holy yet haunted land. before you depart, permit an old bug brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. New objective! The Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farlim to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the task screen of the menu. Wow. And I am going to be going through dialogue because I like it and I like reading out dialogue. I think it's very fun. Oh, look at that. She turns her head. She's watching us. Whoa. Oh, see, we're dancing. You bear your blade well, hunter, and you've skill, no doubt. So I don't mean any unkindness when I say you still seem a little frail. I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what waits. Really? Not awaits? Just what waits? I guess. Oh wait, that's her. If the veiled bugs have an interest in you, enough to brave the wastes beyond our borders, then you must be rather special, yes? In my own lands, some may once have seen me so. In this place, with my strength sapped, I am just another traveler. I love her. Oh, a traveler, but still something more. I can see it now. Of course, that focus. Did those veiled bugs realize who they snared? Perhaps it is they who should be worried, eh? What are her legs doing? What? Wait, okay, no. That's like the back of her cloak. Okay, I thought she had like 3 legs, and then one of them, or like one split leg, and it was just going wild over there. Okay. You are as foreign as you, hunter dear. Visit me when you care. I look forward to hearing how your steps might shake our world. Oh, yes. Your steps, yeah, my steps are gonna shake the world, alright. A couple quavers, a little bit of screaming. Don't worry about it. My gosh. La 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 la. You know, I never realized that that was like one of the tiny bugs on top of the rocks. I thought it was like a really big bug that was made of rocks, and then this was like its face. They call me not observant. Hit game Silksong. So we're definitely going to be doing this in chunks. I mean, I'm not going to do the whole thing all in the stream, obviously, but I also might not be doing it all together. We're going to do, you know, whatever we feel like doing. And we'll also see how long I want to stream. Because as I stream, I might get a little more energy for drawing, and I might be like, ooh, what if instead of playing video game, I drew video game? Yes, yes. Gosh, the environments are really good. I look at it very two-dimensionally while I'm doing parkour and fighting and stuff, because I need to see the angles and the lines. But you know, taking a second and looking at it three-dimensionally, you can really see it's such a large and specific space. This is also one of the benches that I drew. It's quite familiar to me. Speak. Little pilgrim. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top? I am no pilgrim, sir, though it seems we will be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads, up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a little while before heading on. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Gorgeous music. Rest with me as long as you'd like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and a little company is always nice. We might not do too much sightseeing here in early game, if only because I've seen it a couple times when I was practicing some early game speedrunning. But who knows, you know? I'm here to take my time with this world, since I'm not sure that I did it that much in my first playthrough. Oh, traveler! Destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim?
That's fine.
I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not! If you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you'll only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Oh my gosh, they rhymed. You're back, you had to walk home. Oh, welcome back! How was your walk? Was it nice? Sunny out? Rainy? Rainy can be nice sometimes. Of course they want our money, and we have absolutely none. What was I just talking about? I was saying that eventually I want to get that ending. I want to get the Twisted Child ending. But this playthrough is also just for me to, you know, hang out in this world for a little bit. Because when I first played, it was a really long time ago. And I don't think that I really spent time hanging out, listening to all the music that much. Listening to the music, talking to the bugs, you know. What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Aye aye, you're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. They're a popular thing about Farloon wish walls. Useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Once this wish wall is up, bugs will be able to seek help from any able shell around. You could even try granting a couple wishes yourself, Missy. Yep. I might need to give him a deeper voice. It's kind of wild to think that this is all built out of, you know, hand-drawn assets. It's sort of, you can see it in the style that the rendering is a little bit rough, but that makes it feel, you know, very alive. Very alive and drawn and painted. You know, you can kind of see that someone made it, and that's really gorgeous. Oh, we have to say hi to Sherma, wait! Let's go back. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, let me know how the levels are, if you want the game louder, or me louder, or whatever. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. My path's ahead, but here's the thing. I can't squeeze past a gate of bone, so please wake up and help. Oh? Why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience. Oh, but of course I sing! I am Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here! As soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Sherma, you're so right. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. Wonderful. Sherma, you keep singing. We need your song. But I have something else I must attend to. I saw recently a remix of Sherma singing. It was so good. Now, I know that there's a 6 speedrun skip somewhere over here. That's like one of the 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to get hit by that guy. That's one of the maybe like 3 skips that I know of. I don't even know I'm attacking them. Whatever. So I know a couple skips I know, and one of the ones that I know of is the skip over here, where you go and you pogo the thing, and you like just barely make it, but I'm not so good at it. So, we're gonna try a little bit, and if we don't get it soon, I will just go do the little fight below. Because we're chillin'. Come with me, sir! I have a very important mission for you. Ooh, that was not time. You know, I think I'm actually more consistent at the 4th chorus skip than this one. Just because this one involves, like, wrangling an enemy, and I don't even know how they work. Well, I know how they work. I don't have a feel for it, though. I saw, like, the world record run. They did this skip, and I wonder if maybe it wasn't that they're really good at it, but that you get it when you get it fast. That's when it becomes the run. See, that was close. Fly higher, my son. Can we make it? I don't know. We'll give it a couple of times. We'll give it until the enemy dies, I guess. Ooh. That's not gonna be it. Okay. I don't think you have to get hit by it. I'm at least better at dodging. When I was first practicing this, I would like keep getting hit. Oh, I could have done that, I think, if I just jumped. Hey, we made it! 6 skips! Speedrun strats! Alright. Hello, chakra. Pashanka, edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child, barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill, Bug, but my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange, shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below they were docile enough, but up here they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Sorry, I'm checking my levels. Yakanesh, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you, and supplies, if you wish. I can trade them with you. What? I can trade them with you, and supplies. I don't know. I don't know how to say that to, make it clear. I can trade them with you, and supplies, if you wish. So I have another choice here. I know. Oh. Hold on, Chakra. You just stay there for a second. I know that if you don't get the feather, that you can pick one up later after you defeat Trobio. And it would be kind of sick to have a Trobio feather if this playthrough gets that far. But it would also mean that I can't fill in maps. I mean, whatever. I can hold off for a little bit. In these lands, our names are given freely, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding reins. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child wielding needle. And then I guess she just waits for me to leave. Okay. So now that we're up here... Oh, no! Okay. Dude, if I fell all the way down. Oh, this one's alive. Okay. Oop. Oop. Can't make it up. La la la. Oh my gosh, money. I could never say no to money. I like that. I like the pop-up. There's like the pop-up in the bottom left of rosaries, where I've just, I've acquired rosaries for the first time. That's awesome. I guess because they're a material. I do really enjoy that they've made it so that you can't always see your money. Because, it's not a super time-sensitive thing to be able to know when you have your money. So it's very nice to... it's like a nice way to streamline the UI, to have it not be always visible, and then you can always check in your inventory, Got my mossberry. Hunter's cloak. Simple protective garb. Expertly woven, but showing signs of age. I love her cloak. It's very fun with— ooh! I did not mean to fall all that way. Yeah, but I do enjoy her cloak. I've been working on with my friend Kaz. They've been in other streams. Wisely's hiding in a bush. She's too hidden. You didn't see her before. She's hiding because why is she hiding? She doesn't want to play nice. She doesn't want to hang out and just sit politely next to Hornet and Little Ghost. So she has to hide in the bushes so that she can feel included. Okay, so I can't get up there. Where am I going? I'm going to the right. I remember many things, of course. And we added Lace to the screen in general because we missed her last stream. I was playing Hollow Knight, I didn't get to see her at all. The Marrow. Can't make it up there yet. I'm very excited to see Lace. That's definitely, the mini goal. For, I don't know if it'll take a whole stream. Probably won't. But that's the mini goal for this little section. I wanna go see Lace. I wanna be like, hi! I love Lace. That's the thing. I'm so excited to go see her, and then I can read out her voice lines. She's so like, oh! Double contact damage. That's how you know you're playing Silksong. I almost forgot the double damage on my Hollow Knight time. What's in here? Delicious! Shard pendant. I will never use this, but it's nice to have. Oh my god, that just like crumbled. They had a different sound for it to show that it was like hollow. That was crazy. Hollow? Hollow Knight? It's all coming together. I was thinking, since I've added so much to the Scream overlay, I was thinking it might be nice to have something in the bottom to tie it all together, so it's not just like these random things. Because, if I just have me talking, that's fine to just be sort of disconnected, overlaid. But then, I have Hornet and Little Ghost sitting together, and then now I have Lace all the way on the other side of the screen. So she's sort of— ooh, I forgot it though. She's sort of just like alone over there. But I don't really know what I'd put. I guess I could put a little banner saying that was on beat. That was sick. I could put a little banner saying maybe the goal, what we're doing. I'll think about that for next time. Oh my gosh, money! Delicious money. Why is there always money on the floor there? Maybe it's to teach you that you can hit those? Because you're like, ooh, they fall off. I see. Delicious rosaries. A yum yum yum. Where's Sharma? Hello? They're not singing anymore. Hello? Hornet in prison. Sharma's gone! Is Sharma gone because I left? No! I didn't even get to say bye to them. Bruh. Sniffles. So yeah, this is my second Silksong playthrough. It's not the second time that I've been going from the start, because there was a couple times that I did other things, and then there was the speedrun that I was practicing. But this is more intended to be a playthrough. Oh, they're dead. You can tell it's not my first playthrough, because first of all, I have a semblance of an idea of where I'm going. I wouldn't say that I always know where I'm going, for sure. But also my epic silk skills. Look at that. Let's go say hi to the fleas. So, we're gonna be working on this, and then I can also... Other things I can do, since this stream is just generally achievement hunting, I could also give a couple more tries to the flea games at some point if I feel the need. Oh, look at that! It's not just a circle. It's in the shape of like the flea brew vials, and one of the bugs is escaping. Speak to you. Aha! A native of these. A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers. Well met, sir. Though like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. Barishkava. Oh, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. On our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. So true. Stranger, will you hear my word? The time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, as has happened through generations before. The many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there, in hiding. Could you help us find these poor lost fleas? We daren't continue our journey until some of the poor dears have found their way here to us. Wayfarer, the lost fleas. Promise wish? Of course. Ah, do I understand you right? I just knocked my elbow into something. Do I understand you rightly, stranger? You will help gather the lonely fleas to our caravan? Truly? Dodeshna. Wait, Dodeshna is chakra. Okay, I don't remember what these guys say. He's Mushka. I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas in my travels, I will aid them as best I can. Oh, I could ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places. But if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome to rest here with us whenever the roads bring you back. Dodeshna. I am saying, welcome to our caravan, stranger. You are a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. It's just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. So true. My fellows give much worry for the other fleas, but I'm not give at all. They will find their way to us, and if not, we'll keep count of them anyway. That's Grishkin, and then this is Varga. Dodeshna, stranger. You're looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not fleet, after all. Damn. They don't want me here. Can I get on top of this? Can I get on top of your house? Almost. Wait, Lamau. The beasts here are much frightful, Scary. But if give them space, they leave alone. You respect beast, beast respect you. Can I get into your house? No. Damn. Hello? There are many lost and lonely fleas still scattered across this kingdom. If only some more of them joined us, the caravan could continue its journey. You'll find the little deers in all sorts of strange places, for they love to peek and pry and play, but if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here. So true. I'm not sure how long we'll stream. I think in the past they've been like 3 hours, but I might end up doing less today. Raw. Oh, I was just up here. Okay, we need to go continue right. What? I thought that rock was gonna attack me. That would be a cool boss attack. Like they throw things and then things come back to them. I guess that's magnetite. There's not really any magnetite bosses. Ooh, yummy for me. Frayed rosary string. I'm sort of thinking I might try to keep my frayed rosary strings, because you can get the other rosary strings. Ooh, secret tunnel. You can get the other rosary strings sort of like renewably, but the frayed rosary strings, I think there's only the ones that you can find. So it'd be nice to have like max money, max rosary strings. Oh no. Oh, they're going off the edge. Oh, they're gone. See, that one's dead. How scary. I've heard that the little moths are like not actually just little moths, but they're like bugs that were put into that were like turned into the little moths. And then the little moths are used to power all the cogwork stuff that the Citadel does. -3 rosaries, right. I wasn't even looking, they got me. They got me again. But the little white moths are used to power the cogwork stuff, so it's like oh, they're using the robots to do these jobs that they don't want, that would be too harsh or scary for regular bugs to do. Nope. They're using the regular bugs in the robots. Oh. The Citadel is quite exploitative. Can I go here yet? No. Oh, I think I have to go left and I have to free Bellies, maybe. I don't know if that's the way out. Eventually, I guess I need to go to Antland, actually. Yeah, the silk flies are the bug's dead souls, and they capture them to use its energy. Right. It really adds a lot more depth to the cogwork creations. Crystal Dash! Absolutely. Yeah, has anyone seen a crystal peak around here? I was using so many Silksong abilities when I played Hollow Knight after playing Silksong. Drifter's Cloak, I think, was the big one, because you just sort of do it without thinking. You're just like, ah, a hole? Whee! And in Silksong, you can go like, and then you're fine. Sorry, I just read your chat. You've seen peak but no crystals. That's so true. Okay, how do I get... I do have to go around somehow. I think I actually have to go up and over instead of to the right. Silksong is quite peak, one might say. It's weird, there's sort of like the... There's like the Silksong, which is a real-life game that people play, that I'm playing right now. But then there's also sort of the ephemeral idea of Silksong, which it existed as for like, you know, however many years before it actually came out. Oh my gosh, hello Chakra. And then I buy nothing from her. Sorry, girl. But yeah, there's sort of the idea of Silksong that it was for so long. But I didn't have that much time to get into the hype of Silksong, because it released really soon actually after I finished playing Hollow Knight. And I didn't even do everything, as you've seen. Silksong and Silso. They called it Silso? Or do you mean like Skong? I guess Silso is also a way to shorten it. I've just only heard Skong in my time. There you go. I used to hate these guys. I didn't realize you could just stand like right in front of them. I also didn't realize that you couldn't come in here from below at this part. Primal Aspid versus Overgrown Pilgrim. Right. Ah. You've seen Silso 2 times. How many times have you seen Skong? Oh. Bam! Oh, I almost fell. One time on a meme and some other thing. Interesting. And I'm assuming that was for Silso. Skong is uncountable. You're right. It's at the point where you... Ah! I really thought I could make that. The point where you don't even say how many, you say how much. How much have you seen Skong? That's a linguistic thing. Very fun detail that I didn't think about. Ooh, what the hell? Do I really get that much height? Hold on, let me farm some. Oh my gosh. The flies, they're leading me to interesting places. That's crazy though, I didn't know you could get that much height. Wow. But that's a linguistic thing of like, everything is sort of sorted into a countable and an uncountable. And the things that are countable, you say how many. You can say like, how many bottles of water do you have? But things that are uncountable is like water. You could say, you actually thought she was in the moss grotto until I moved the screen. She's right here, guys. She's right here with us. That's so funny. She blends in. We discovered the secret lace appearance. Oh my gosh, I just hit my desk again. Hope that wasn't too loud for you. Weaver of Farloom. By grace you warded, by thread you healed. For your favor, eternal, we offer our song. I can't offer my song yet, girl. I don't have the... I don't have the thing. But that's so funny. She fits in. She fits in, for real, for real. Actually, I can make her fit in more if I simply add a filter. Ooh, that's not it. What is this? Does this fit more? A little. Together we make Silksong. You offer your song, we offer our silk. Together we make Silksong. That's so true. There's so many. It's so funny when you play it. It's not so funny. But it is funny. It's a little funny when I'm playing Silksong and I'll be like, oh my god, they have song and they have silk. It's Silksong. Anyways, I'm trying to decide if I want to leave the bush color correction. Because if I turn it on, it fits a lot better. But then, like, her bush. I'll leave it on. It looks kind of nice. We can just turn it off later if we don't want it. Together we make Silksong. It's like, damn, they really do got a lot of song in this game and a lot of silk. You know, in Hollow Knight, I guess there was a lot of Hollow and a lot of Knight. You know? But Silksong, you know, it's really there. It's kind of sad that there aren't more Silk Spear things. Let's get out of Masquerado. No! She's trying to be Hornet. It's like... In some ways... Okay, in some ways Lace is the Hornet of Silksong. Because Lace is the enemy that sort of bars your path and tests your skill. And is one character who you meet at multiple times in your journey. And then Phantom is sort of like a little bit the Hornet of Silksong, because Phantom fights like Hornet. But Lisa, I think, is very much mostly the Hornet of Silksong. So it kind of makes sense that she's here in the Lassie area. She's trying to be Hornet. Anyways, I wish they had more locations to use Silk Spear, because I think it's really cool, the idea of someone, like, even if Silk Spear isn't their normal thing, to see that thing and be like, oh, I can use my Silk Spear. I can use my ability here. I think it'd be very, very cool, very fun. So I guess it might feel like, oh, I gotta put on Silk Spear now. Blah, 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 blah. We'll go back to the bench, put on my normal stuff. I don't know. Phantom mentioned for real. Phantom is very fun. I very much enjoy fighting Phantom. Honestly, I kind of wish there was more going on at once. Because they're... I don't know, though. It's nice. It's like a duel. It really is, like, focusing on the enemy and looking at them and all that. But fighting Phantom really does feel like fighting Hornet, and it kind of makes it even clearer that they changed that one Hornet attack into the claw line, where originally Hornet, like, you know, she throws her nail and then her nail comes back to her. And that's the thing. And then they change it for claw line so that Hornet throws the nail and then she goes to the nail. And for Phantom, it's sort of reinforced that, like, that's just how they do it here. You keep beating strong bosses at 1 HP on your speedruns. No, but that's cool, though. That's kind of cool. Daughter of a distant land. We who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. I love this. I love that poem. What was it? Do you know the do you know fourth chorus skip? I love that one because I'm good at it. And if I fail a whole bunch of times when I try to attempt it here, then my bad. Found the skill, Silk Spear. Press F. Press F. Attack by throwing the needle forward. Silk will be expended. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. So you do speedruns. What speedruns do you do? Is it like just getting an ending? You like fighting fourth chorus, you haven't skipped them. That's true, they're so fun to fight. Well, I don't know. They're fun to fight, right? They like fighting them is fun. But it also feels so cool to do speedrun stuff. And that's like one of the only speedrun skips I know. One of the only cool ones, I mean. Because you have to do stuff. You only did the 5 hours. Okay, so you got like you got to what is it? Do you have to do just Grandmother Silk for that one? I don't remember. I haven't done any of the speedruns yet. The speedrun I'm going for isn't a speedrun achievement. I guess I could do that. Maybe that's what people are expecting from this stream, because I say that I'm doing achievements and I'm starting like a new playthrough. Oh no, did I say that? Yeah, still gonna do it, probably. You're not gonna do 30 hours until you get Steam, because you only have to do right. Oh my gosh! Imagine you do the 30-hour run and then you're like, and then you get Steam and you're like, well, time to do it again. Yeah, any percent. I I really love the Abyss. I think it's such a gorgeous area. But because I care about it a lot, I also have opinions. I don't like the big things that get you. I didn't like the small ones either, but I sort of built an appreciation for them. Because I have one of them up here in the storyboard that I'm currently working on. But the big ones, it's like, what about my sorrowful trek? What about my descent into the abyss, where I'm left with my thoughts to ponder if this mission is really worth it? You love the abyss too? Hell yeah. I want Hornet to have time to be sitting there and be like, is this even worth it? Is this even gonna work? Because it's so good, and especially Act 3 is so good. I had no clue. I knew of the existence of Act 3. I didn't know anything that happened. You hate the Gromlins and Grom, or whatever they're called. Yeah. Whatever they're called. There's something. It's called Gloomsack. That sounds more like what it's actually called. The Gloomsack, okay. The Gloomsack has my appreciation because I draw it, but also because it has such a good journal entry. Like the journal entry for the Gloomsack. Let's go look at that real quick, because I wanna. I ruined the abyss for you? How? What did I do? What did I do? Or are you talking to the Gloomsacks? Maybe the Gloomsacks ruined it for you. Anyways, let's go look at that journal entry because it's so good. Na, 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 na. The design is genuinely cool, but you hate them so much they're always trying to kill you. Right? Oh my gosh. I'm an appreciator of the parkour and like sort of the vibe of. I really like the vibe of the abyss. I want to be walking. You're talking to the Gloomsacks. Alright. Wonderful. We're on the same page. But for the abyss, it would be different if they weren't there, right? But it would be so good. I can sort of see the need to have an enemy because otherwise people will realize like, oh, there's no enemy. I can just run through here and not be scared and whatever. But like, the big ones especially. I don't like the Gargant Gloom. Get out of here. Get out of here, Gargant Gloom. How do you even survive in this low energy environment? Why are you so big? That's why the Shadow Creepers are so good. Like, they really built into the vibe. Because they're slow moving, and they're kind of small. These ones can kind of live because they're big, but they're on thin ice, you know. They're slow moving, they're kind of small. They build the vibe of just this place where you're deep into the earth. There's not a lot of energy. There's not light. There's not things that are running around and laughing and whatever. Oh my gosh. But like, they're just slow. It feels like the bottom of the ocean to me. It feels like I'm at a hydrothermal vent, and that's what I want. But the Gloomsack, it's like that. This is a predator. This thing is attacking, and it's like, what if I wanted to stew in the journey, in the journey behind me and the future ahead of me? Especially when you say that Sawtooth Circlet is the best tool I can ever use in Biowater. Let me think about my opinions on that. The Sawtooth Circlet is swagalicious. I love it. I only discovered it like way at the end of my playthrough because I thought it was a red tool for so long, and I don't really like red tools. I thought it would be like you throw it and then it goes and it goes to the enemies, and I'm like nah. But it's a blue tool, which freaking swagalicious, and it does this, which is so fun. I love hitting enemies like that. I don't really know what the use in Biowater is though, because this stuff isn't too hard to attack in Biowater. Maybe Putrefied Ducts, I guess, if I want like more range. Like a slightly larger range. The Biowater, it's sort of like, it's the ones that go at you. And then it's the ones that throw things at you, and I think those ones, you just sort of like, or you stand really close to them or something. It's not like it'll break all the platforms. Oh, it breaks them, alright, I remember. Maybe that was sarcasm then. this music is so sweet. Platforms and pogo things. Yeah, okay, I think that was sarcasm. It does break them a little bit, you know. Oh, we had the journal entry, that's why I came here. I love this journal entry. It's a Gloomsack. Tiny, empty creature. Barely a bug. Swallows its prey whole and sucks their nutrients until nothing remains. This one disturbs me. This one disturbs me. There is something in its simplicity. Do I almost feel fear? And it's like, oh, Hornet! I almost feel fear. You wish they posted Bellheart Act 3 in the OST. Does the OST not include, like, all the songs? I've not really looked at it, but I would think. Gosh. I freaking love the Abyss. I should have made the stream running to the Abyss really, really fast. So it's like a mix between a spider snake. Honestly, my thoughts of what it is... Oh. Guys, why is it gone? Why is the thing that I just made gone? Hold on. What the freak? Also, I'm gonna remove this one. I don't, maybe it's... I did mess with my save files a little bit at some point. So I'm gonna go see if maybe something else is... Maybe it's somewhere else. But I don't think it's supposed to do that. Why is he gone? This happened once before. I don't think it's... It didn't... I don't know, it didn't happen with a new game though. It only happened with one where I was like... hold on, let me go into the game to show. This second one, sometimes I like reset it back because I was using it to practice speedrun stuff. So you can see I got Fey Cloak at 2 different times, right? Because I would reset it back to Cage and I would get the cloak and whatever. But like, so rip save file 2026. So it happened once there where I got the cloak and then I left and then it didn't save. But I was like, okay, maybe that's because I was messing around with that and whatever. So why is it gone? My son. What a freak. Also, I can't escape that with the freak. Let me press A over there. Okay, let me look in my files and maybe it's somewhere. But if it's gone, I guess we finish up my main save instead. I don't think it gets deleted. I think it's like it doesn't save properly. So my main save should be fine, even if I guess I have to do stuff multiple times. Silksong data. Choices. I don't even remember where this is. Maybe it's supposed to be here. Yeah, local low. Okay. 2C3. Okay. Let me see if I can edit this file name. Rip 1 hour. Has it already been an hour? Oh my gosh, it has. Okay. Hold on, guys. Maybe we can fix this. We change a file name extension if it's... Ooh, maybe I can't do that. Hold on. What if I close Silksong and I reopen it, guys? Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. I don't quite know why it's happening is my issue. Pod set is up to date. Because if I knew that it was like whatever with the save files, I could be like, okay. But I don't think that my stuff would have messed it up at all. But anyways, there's something named 3. So maybe it can come back. Also, there's my placeholder Hollow Knight screenshot. It's not even my screenshot. It's from Google Images. Game saves data automatically at certain points. Gulp. He gone. Okay. Hold on. User state data back. See, there's also, if none of this works, we can also try and see if clicking new game on that is gonna bring me actually back to where I want to go. Okay. Oh, it's not a DAT file, it's a back1 file, but I don't know what to do with that. Hold on, guys, let's go to the internet. There may be hope. My silence. Okay. Gulp. So I'm gonna try reloading Silksong again. It might be gone forever. We're gonna reload one more time, and if it's not there, then I'm just gonna work on my regular save, I guess. And we're gonna hope it doesn't explode forever. I don't get what's I don't quite get what's happened though. I don't get it. Maybe it's because I didn't wait a second before going into the other save, but I don't see why that would be an issue. Okay, this is completely incorrect. This must have been a different a different thing. Well, what is this? Let's see where it takes me, you know? Let's explore the mysterious save file where I don't remember where it comes from. This might have been actually... Oh yeah, I remember where this is from. This was from when I was playing multiplayer with a friend. And so we did a little bit and then we stopped. Because I have needle in, yeah. Well, wrong backup. Off we go, I guess. Back to my normal save file, and we hope nothing else gets messed up. And again, we ignore the one on the right, because that's not mine. Well, let's play some play games, guys! Alright. So... That's concerning. Didn't I just pick up this money? Hold on. I sit on the bed. I quit to menu. I save and quit. I load into my save, and that shit better be gone from the crawbell. Oh my gosh, and I didn't save that I turned off my music that one time. But we're fucked. Why isn't anything saving? This is so scary. I'm in the time loop. We've entered the time loop. The scariness. I'm looking this up on the internet. So one of the things is to remove the back one files, which is concerning. Another thing is to remove Steam Cloud saving. I can't do Steam Cloud because I do play on multiple devices. User 1. Blah 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 blah. Shared that back. Steam autoclave PDF. User 4.that. Let's see. I don't know what the gulps. Okay, well, real quick, because I'm changing things within the files that the game reads, I'm gonna close Silksong. And we are gonna hopefully figure this out. We have a nice way to test it with that Crobel, at least. Gulp. Let me find an image to put in the background so that it's not... Well, actually, we have that placeholder. I'll add text. I'll add some text. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's gone upside down. There we go. Troubleshooting because my saves aren't saving. Sorry to have to do this when you're like actually here to watch stream. But we're gonna figure this out hopefully. And then we can play Silksong. Hit video game Silksong. Saves aren't saving is inspiring. I aim to, you know, I inspire the generation. Okay, we're gonna try loading up Silksong again, and we're gonna see if this works. What I've done is I've moved my backup file that's like actually just a copy of the regular file. I've moved that to a different folder, and I've also moved the .back1 file to a different folder. Let me move the text a little. Oh no. I moved something else. And I'll just add, I'll change the text a little. Surely you have an outline. Oh my gosh, you can make text read from a file? That's crazy. Okay. Text should be more readable now. That needs more pixels. Okay, there we go. Moment of truth is... So this is still there, obviously. So actually, moment of truth coming up in a couple seconds. Moment of truth is that Kravich is still there. Well, it should be, actually. But if I remove it... And then I go back to the bed. And I sit on the bed. Is it gonna work? That's like a scary thing if the save doesn't save. Bruh. Bruh. It's the same numbers, right? 2623? Why is my boy not writing to the file? This is concerning. Yeah. So I can do this, I can like turn off the music. I can do whatever. And it appears to not be saving. Here, I've sat on the bench twice. Please, please, please. It did not save. Okay. Let's mess around with the files even more! Haha. It's a good thing that I already know where my Silksong files are, though it is entirely possible that I broke them or something. It would just airdrop my save file to some random account. I don't think it would do that. But that would be funny. Someone else is like, why do I have an Act 3 save file? What's Act 3? What's going on? They like just started the game and then they close it out for a second. And then they're at the very end. Don't I have that in the other folder? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's load up Silksong again. Oh hey guys, what's this? Maybe someone else and I have the same exact save, and then we didn't even. So we were doing the same things at the same time, right? And so we never realized that it was switching until now when they've stopped playing. And I'm like, oh no, where's my progress? And then they'll play later and they'll be like, why do I have progress that I didn't do? Yeah, so everything's on now, which is fine because we know that it wasn't saving. But if I take this and I leave, surely. What if I uninstall Silksong and reinstall it? Somewhat scary. I'll have to make another backup. But I could believe in that. I could believe in that. Just uninstall it forever? No! My video game! I will also check if I have any mods, because maybe those are affecting things. I don't think I have any mods on right now. I mean, I have the BepNX folder in my game folder, but I don't... I don't know. Yeah. So here now... That's not good. What? It's creating a new file with a name that I'm pretty sure was a name that I made, and that's not like the name that the thing is supposed to have. Like, I named my backups, I kept them in the same folder, and I named it like user1_backup in all caps. And so it's just created a new file of that. I don't know what that was. And then it's making the other user1_dats, which are fine. I think that's supposed to be there. Actually, no. This is the old file. The old file has been brought back. from the dead. So it may be that it's being really confused. So uninstalling might actually do something. This is what happens when you mess with your files, kids. They get messed up. Monica deleted it. Monica, no! It's because I love Hornet too much. She's like, no, you can't love Hornet. You have to love me, Monica. If this keeps not working, we're going to add Monica to the stream, and we're going to see if that fixes it. Restore points, restore 1. Node restore data 1 dot, data 1 1, data 2 3. Why is 2 3 there? What? I don't know. Ugh, some of these are old ass files. Okay, let's go see if I have mods in there. I have Pantheon of Farlam on. So we're gonna turn that off. Wait, I've deleted the file. And we're gonna see if maybe that fixes it. Like maybe Pantheon of Farlam messes shit up. Honestly, while I'm doing this, I might delete the 100% save file that it has. That it bundles with it. Yeah, I'll do that, whatever. See, this sounds like something that might actually fix it, so I'm really hoping that it does. Because Pantheon of Farlam, obviously, it messes with, like, saving if you've done a boss. Maybe any mod slime, but yeah. So here's my money. And then we can also try uninstalling and reinstalling as you suggested if this doesn't. The money saved! It was mods. It was mods. Oh my gosh. Bruh. This guy should have uninstalled mods before doing his freaking run. Oh my gosh. Well. Let's, what am I doing? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to take the troubleshooting off. Okay. So, I guess no need to add Monica to stream. Yeah, we're back. We're so back, baby. So, what do we do now? We could start another save and then I go faster because I'm not reading all the voice lines and whatever. Or we continue doing stuff here in my real save. Now that we've solved every issue on the planet, we've solved world hunger, we've solved... Sorry, the music turned really spooky and scary for a second there. We've solved world hunger and other such things. Why is he so sad? Speed run. Alright. I mean, yeah. The point of this was to get a start on a new save, so... You know, let's not lose our momentum. We shall create... We shall go back and make it anew. Wow, guys, who knew that changing your game changes your games and changes your game and potentially breaks things? There's truly no way to predict that. Load, my son. It's speedrun time. Where even were we? We just got Silk Spear. Okay, we can do this. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that skip again. Oh no. Maybe I won't. This is the we do it right this time. We get to say hi to Sherma after unlocking the door. The time loop begins anew. Is that what it's like to be Hornet in a speedrunner's save file? It's like a time loop. Every time she beats the game, she has to start all over again. There is something that I sort of think about, how the game never really saves when you, but it obviously saves. When you beat the game and you get an ending and you save the world, that doesn't stay. Which is something that, like, it frustrates me a little bit, but it's also kind of striking of an idea. That, like, I don't know. Wait, that makes me sad. Right. It makes me so sad. I was, but it kind of, it worked in the game's favor, at least for me, when I was going to, so I would do like the regular old ending, actually the first ending you can get, and I was like, oh man, it didn't save. Well, maybe when I do the super special ending it'll save. And so I do all the stuff to get to Act 3, and I was like, I don't know if I need this guy to be alive. But I do all the special stuff to get to Act 3, and I beat Grandmother Silk, and I'm like, haha, finally my time to shine. I'll walk around Farloom and everyone will say, oh Hornet, you're so cool. Thanks for saving me from the haunting. And then Act 3 happens and I'm like, like if you imagine just like a very large and ominous gong. That's sort of how I felt at the start of Act 3. And I think that's sort of exactly how you're meant to feel. That you get so close to this perfect ending and then it gets ripped away from you. And like, it's not Hornet's fault because she didn't know that the Snail Shamans would do that, right? But it's also kind of Hornet's fault to anyone else and kind of to her, because like, she didn't have to kill Grandmother Silk. Things could have stayed as they were. But because she wanted to bring this big change, she ended up bringing a negative change. She ended up making things worse because she tried to help everyone and she tried to be the hero. And, you know, by the time you get to Act 3, it's gonna be okay, but, you know, there's so much destruction that she caused. Oh, first try. Did you see that? Hell yeah. But there's so much destruction that she caused. And you can see it with the craw summons and stuff. Like, you know, you walk around this place, the bugs have lost their homes. They have lost the way that things were. And the craws blame Hornet. That's what the journal entry said, you think? Journal entry for what? Hornet didn't really want to kill her. Oh, that. Hornet didn't really want to kill Grandmother Silk. I think that's what the journal entry said. Yeah. Well, I thought it was that, like, she doesn't want to kill Grandmother Silk. She's not like, give me power. But she wants to stop the haunting. I think. And she doesn't want to... I thought it was that she doesn't want to absorb Grandmother Silk's power, right? Because that would make her into the Weaver Queen. Okay, wait. Once I kill this thing, we'll go look at the journal entry. And I might have to go for a second soon. Oop. Takes damage. Get out of the ceiling, bro. Oh. Like, I know that Hornet didn't want to become the Weaver Queen. She didn't want Weaverness to take over her whole thing. They just dropped a rock on themselves. I think they should take damage for that. There we go. Yeah, so we'll go back to the bench real quick, and now that our progress saves, we can go look at the journal entry. Because this is interesting, and it is entirely possible that you're like so right. We're letting the icon go for its whole thing. And this should better save. Okay. Whew. Weight off my chest, bro. Okay. Yeah, look at all my money. I'm so bug rich. Oh yeah, let's look at the journal entry. That's what we were doing. La 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 la. Probably all the way at the bottom, if I had to guess. There's so many creatures. Oh yeah, here she is. Hornet and Hellenist. 0 Geo. Oh yeah. Monarch of Farloom and the primal source of silk. Heart of the haunting, long lulled to slumber and desperate to wake. The higher being's threads stretched throughout Farloom, snaring its bugs and driving them to madness and discord. Hornet in Farloom 000. I feel like Hornet would have Geo. Maybe she had no need for Geo. I don't know. But she was like a princess. I think if she had need for Geo, she would have a lot of it. It's like rich. La la la, I love this. Here she is. But anyways, I don't really see anything in Hornet's journal entry about not wanting to kill Grandmother Silk. She had a lot, I think, in the memories about not wanting to kill her. I don't know. Let's see. I really liked this ocean-y memory. I think it's such a gorgeous place. If this run ever gets to that, well, not this run. If the run that we just started ever gets to that, I want to keep. There we go. Forgot to update chat. If this run ever gets to that point, I would like to keep this memory open so I can just hang out there. Or is it in the dialogue? It could be dialogue. It could be. Yeah. But anyways, what I thought it was that Hornet, like, she doesn't want to take on the role of Grandmother Silk. She doesn't want to bind her, and that's why they go and they get that trap with the snail shaman. What am I looking for? I'm looking for freaking this guy, yeah. This can kind of... Yeah, this doesn't really talk about what I was thinking of. Okay. Just don't fight Krispy Kong. Yeah, that's my plan. That I will, I won't fight that guy. And I'll keep the memory open, and then for the 3 hearts wish, that I'll go and instead I'll do the green Verdania. Verdania? Then... Okay. Videos, games. I know that it's a little bit faster to go and like pogo like that, but I don't wanna. Grandma. Me when I fall over. This is taking a while. Okay, there we go. We're speedrunning for real this time. The world of Harlem is so varied. So varied, and it's quite... So, like, there's some bits that are, like, very beautiful. And there's other bits, I guess... The bits that aren't very nice to be in are also beautiful, so who knows? Yeah, we're just gonna not speak to anyone. I'm curious, what is your favorite of the memories? I think they're called memories. But you know, of the places that you go in the Old Hearts quest. Because I've already said my favorite is the Coral Place. I mean, they're all quite nice. But in terms of locations, I guess the Green Britannia is the only one where the whole thing of it is the location. But the Coral Place is just quite gorgeous. So, I think it's very nice. Okay. Oh wait. We're not doing the skip this time. Because we must see Sharma. Of course. Time to fight. Ooh, that was crazy. I like pogoed it. And then I went over it. When I was under that platform. Oh, I thought I could hit both of them at once when they run into each other. You probably can, honestly. Ooh. There we go. Ah, falls down. Where does this lead? What? Oh, just over here. Okay. So surely Sherma is still here. Okay, yay! I like that I'm just like behind bars there. We're in prison. Hui! Did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song, and, in its infinite and ancient kindness, opened the way forward for us. Implying that Sherma did not see Hornet hitting the giant lever on the ceiling. What luck for us to meet at this moment. We can set off on the great road together. Or perhaps I'll tarry here just a little longer. I want to sing a song of gratitude to this noble gate. I'm Sherma, by the way. Just another humble pilgrim like yourself. If you ever need assistance on the road ahead, sing out my name and I'll be sure to find you. Me and my lucky chime are at your service. Oh yeah, she has to introduce herself because we didn't talk to her earlier. You say anything else? Cute. Gate, gate, gate. Nicest gate I'd ever met. Gate, gate, gate. Greatest miracle yet. Ha ha ha. Very fun. Okay. Now we must journey onward. The speedrun continues. I should test eventually if the rosaries save when they go through a loading zone. I think they do, honestly, but I don't quite remember. We have to go around, I'm realizing. What does this say? Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Harlem. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. It was quite a magical moment when I first went to the Marrow, and the music is just this, this swelling orchestral theme. This beautiful, but dangerous place, you know. In Hollow Knight, you're never quite walking above a pit of lava. Ah, I thought I could make it by. What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, the endings don't save. Well, the endings do save. But the endings, you know, when you get an ending, it takes you back to right before you got it. Which makes sense, because then you can sort of go and do the other stuff you didn't do. And sometimes those endings do change the worlds quite a bit. So they would have to make, you know, a whole other what's the opposite of a prologue? Oh, epilogue. They'd have to make a whole other epilogue. And then, you know, you finish the epilogue, but there's no big boss to fight at the end of the epilogue. So it's sort of a never-ending cycle, but it would be kind of nice to have this, have an epilogue where everyone just says, "Wow, Hornet, you've saved us all. How incredible." We're keeping all our profits this time. There we go. Yeah, there's not too much to be discussing right now. I think usually I discuss stuff in the area, but you know, we've sort of been here before. Ooh. Shanka. Love her. It's interesting that Chakra immediately sees Hornet as like a child. I guess because she's short? Question mark. But she's short. But then interestingly, because Hornet is actually super old, then Chakra is more like the child between them. Between the two of them. I think primal aspids are worse than these guys, to be honest. It's also interesting that, oh, they still got me. It's interesting that all the pilgrims drop rosaries, because they're encouraged not to carry rosaries on their journeys. But it's actually, well, I don't know. I was gonna say, but it's actually the pilgrims who made it to the Citadel that have the fewest rosaries. But it could be that they were only allowed in because they had so few. But I don't know. There's certainly a lot of systems to make pilgrims not have that many rosaries. Silksong is quite cool. I honestly, for the next stream, I might go back to Hollow Knight or even do other things entirely. Because if I feel like doing art, I might work on my storyboard. We may not know. Wait. I just tried to double jump there. Can't do that. I wonder... No, I can't pogo high enough off that. It's interesting how when you're playing, especially for the first time, it doesn't really feel like you're forced onto any one path. But then, as I explore around, I'm like, oh, this was blocked off, and this was blocked off, and this was blocked off. So there is quite, especially in this starting bit, there is quite a specific route to get to everything. Me when I'm hoarded. Alright, so we're basically back to where we were actually, because we had just got Silk Spear the other time. Quite nice. Hey! Fun animation. Oh! Gimme, gimme. I don't like that. I don't like that that I can't make the jump by pogoing there. Yeah, so now we are definitely back to where we were. Didn't take that long. Let's go check how long it took. "16 minutes." Who is it? An intruder? Terrible. To interrupt a humble druid as they work. I meant no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. The hornet. This settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlement? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. You're here, in here, so why did you send you, Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you? Granter of wishes? Wishes, yes, my wish. I need fruits of the world. 3 little darlings, I need them, so I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Well, it seems like it does. When they talk about the kingdom, I guess they mean... maybe they don't mean the Citadel, actually. They might mean the kingdom generally. Promise, then, a binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 mossberries, precious fruit. Grant my wish, and then the work begins. Aye, aye, Captain. We might go back to the other save and do some play games. That's what I feel like doing. There's a breakable wall somewhere, I know. Or a secret. Yeah. Gimme. Mossberry. Should be the last one I need. Yeah. Oh, but I did want to go see Lynx. We can do that later. As promised, Druid, I have your berries. What is your need for such common fruits? Common? No. Special. Cherished. Only a druid knows it. The berry's bright. For my wish so dear. Do you have mossberry? What happens if I say no? You keep the berries to yourself, all for you. Promise breaker. As promised, Druid, I have your berries. That's funny. This is them, the precious promised fruits. Drop them in, there they go. And now at last we can begin. The smell is right, like the others, but very young. Oh, voice of the woods, oh, dance of the queen. Oh, beat harder, let us hear it. Oh, that's fun. And they're done. The pain. My mind aches. Why? The berries, the nasty fruits. Oh, the visions. You, wish promiser, wish granter. You brought me what I needed and stayed by my side. Companion through my ordeal. I could ask for nothing more. Oh yeah. And for the parting, a gift. An amulet of we druids. Or me, druid? No others, I think. May it ease your sorrows, wish granter. May it cry for you when no tears are left. That's kind of sweet. And kind of sad. We will equip this tool. So yeah, I have that. And I'm gonna go back to the other saves, and we're gonna do some play games. This is my plan, and this stream is, I think, gonna be a little shorter than the others. It's already been 2 hours. I think the others were about 3. Never been so relieved to not have any money in my crop health. It means that it's actually saved. Oh my gosh, I forgot I can sprint. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, putrefied ducks. Woohoo! This place is scary. I still haven't really learned how to navigate through putrefied ducts. Can I make it up there? I don't think so. Oh shoot. Nope. Okay, buddy. And I'm getting got. But at the very end of this place is the Flea Festival. Wahoo! Ends up. It's very nice music here. I've heard that it's based on one of Hornet's tracks from the Hollow Knight, the original game. I don't know. But so yeah, we need to get good at dodge and bounce. But I will do juggle for fun. The grand ceremony has ended, but still we play. Will you honor us with a display of flea juggle, Miss Grand Champion Hornet? I do wonder why they call Hornet the Grand Champion, when Seth definitely did beat all her scores. On his first try too. He's like locked in. You know, I was looking at things people were saying about the Flea games. I think I just saw people discussing strategy. And some people were, I don't know. Some people were saying something about Flea juggle and how, like, you can't control their angles. I don't know. I got the impression that that they were saying you can't control the angles, but you definitely can, even just by, like, where you hit them. Like, if I hit it on the left side, it goes more left. I mean, no, if I hit it on the left side, it goes more right. So it actually feels very nice, and within my control. Oh, did you see that? That was like with the beat. Oh no! I wasn't looking. So you can really keep them clustered together if you lock in. Oh no. And they also slow down the speed that they fall, I think, when you get more of them. Which is very nice. So it feels like you're doing more, but it's about the same. Maybe it's not about the same, but it's not like super duper hard. There must have been a lot of testing with these, I'm realizing. For all this stuff that's just made super duper clear. Please. I don't think they go above 4. It's always harder with the big fleas because I can't see anything. I'm trying to read your chat message because I know it's there, but the flea game takes too much of my attention. Oh, I almost missed that one. Who is this? No! Oh, I'm done. Oh, you just chose Fleetopia soundtrack for the games. Isn't it the OST? Oh no. How is there stuff that's not in the OST? Did they? I guess there's a lot of music that they had to pick and choose. Vigna, the game is now ended, but you can play again as much as you wish until the end of the world comes for us all. That's kind of sad. Gosh, what did I get there? Like 45? Not too bad. So now we gotta try Fleet Dodge. Maybe because I couldn't think of it. Maybe. That'd be a funny reason for a song to not be in a soundtrack. But I think... You know, I think there has to be other reasons, surely. Fleet Dodge has actually been very helpful for me. Because I have... Oh! I've had a habit of dodging when there's nothing to dodge. And with Fleet Dodge, it's actually it's like very much part of the game to know when you do to know when you do or do not have to dodge. You know, to look through all the visual noise of those like 10 billion fleas, and to see when you do need to move. Oh my god. Grandmother's still screaming. There's actually I need to study what happens when she screams. Okay, so the void bubbles up from the ground, and of course it gets really gray. Because I had a lot of trouble in my storyboard because it would be shaking. I had imagined that the world was like shaking. No! No! Oh my gosh, I could have saved myself. I had imagined it having the world shaking, and that's just hard to hard to draw or whatever. Hard to work with. So maybe I'll just have it shake at the start, and then it's just sort of like being scary. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that one would hit me. Maybe it's because I was moving. Oop. Oh my gosh. I love this big guy. So yeah, we're doing better. You really have to engage your peripheral vision. And by engage, I mean... Oh, what the hell? They double got me. By engage, I mean trust. As you can see, I'm not very good at this game, but that's okay. Because that's what streaming is about, I think. You try something, and then it's more fun, because there's other people there. Oh, that's my bad. That's not good. Oh no, I broke the thing. Gulp. The only thing with the flea games is that they're kind of hard to try a bunch of times in a row. Because you can't like just keep going on it. But you also have to take the second to go through the dialogue with the bugs before you can actually like get to playing. Because I think in God Home you also have to, you know, retry every time. But you can go as fast as you can click buttons. Deep breath. Oh my gosh. There's so many fleas. Ooh! Oh my gosh. That's a crazy save. Flea dodge saves go hard. Oh my gosh. No! 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 He used Shaman, because you like it makes you stay still in the air when you pogo. Oh, interesting. That's kind of true. It nudges you up a little even. I always forget that crests like keep in the flea games because nothing else does. Just fools. Oh, whatever. Well, I guess your health does, but that doesn't quite matter. Maybe I'll try Shaman Crest. But I don't really pogo much. In flea dodge anyways. Oh my god. Sniped me. There's a lot of fleas. No! Oh my gosh. Flea dodge, bro. And I had such a good score that one time. 83. You know, I do so good compared to Vog, and I'm like, I'm the flea master. And then Seth rolls up and he's way better. When do you think Sea of Sorrow is coming out? Yeah, oh, that's what the fleas say. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he actually said Mamashka. In real life. And not in real life, in the voice line. Flea bounce is pretty fun. Nope. I'm not quite showing off my skills here, but I do enjoy a bit of pogoing. Oh, they're quite generous. Okay. I like that the counter isn't for like how long you survive, but actually for how many fleas that you bounce off of. I think that's cute. Oh, damn it. Silksong Sea of Sorrow will come out in November or December, trust. 2034. No, I think that they can do things on time now. I think now that Silksong is released, you know. I don't know, we'll see. There's certainly like quite a lot left to do in the game for me, so I don't mind waiting. See here, now I'm locked in. Maybe I should be saving my double jump, but it's kind of hard to save. Oh my gosh. No! Oof. I do wonder what Team Cherry is going to do after Silksong, because by doing 2 bug games in a row, they've established a pattern, and I think, I mean, I don't know why they would pivot, but if they wanted to pivot to another kind of game, I think it would be harder to do if they did it after doing 3 bug games in a row than just 2. Because Silksong also like comes from Hollow Knight, it kind of makes sense. Taking, as you know, Sea of Sorrow was planned to be a DLC to the game of Hollow Knight Silksong. But as we do it, we became a Pokemon. That's really funny. The nesting of DLCs to full games. We do know that makes the wait a little longer, but we think the final fresh version of 2 spoilers for good. We know a new character, Cockroach. Hold on. I need to, a new character, Cockroach. I can't even I'm trying to read your message, but I'm also playing video. Gosh. I don't even know where the message was. They're cockroaches, they sail across the seas. Meeting new friends, enemies, 200 new bosses, 400 benches, and more. Maybe encountering old acquaintances. Who knows? We can't wait to meet you in 2060. No! I was doing so good! In 2062 for this game. We know. I want some electricity. Team Cherry in December. No, I like to believe that. Not no. I like to believe that Team Cherry is waiting for me to finish the last thing before they release a new thing. Jay said Silksong will be their last one. I realize people are saying that. Interesting. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's like a little bit sad, but I think it's kind of fair. Like, they're doing a lot here, and they might get. They might want to branch out with other things. And they're not done with Silksong yet, as we can see with Sea of Sorrow. Very excited to see what they do next, at least. See, he says Mamashka. He's like, Mamashka! And it's like, what the hell? But yeah, I can see how it would be a bit sad, the idea of like, oh, there's not gonna be any more holiday. Well, there is, but yeah, like that at a certain point. I can't unhear it. Now that I know he says Mamashka. That was fun though, to try reading chat while I played the game. It is sort of that thing of, sometimes when you're focusing too much, you do worse. Oh, I got a double hit there, that was crazy. Nope. Oh. That went right through Krat. I should have got him. Oh yeah, I think how I feel about Silksong being the last Hollow Knight game is sort of similar to how I feel about Shaw not being in Silksong. Which is like, as a player, it's a bit of a sad thing. It's like, oh man. But to think of it from the perspective of the people making the game, it kind of makes sense. Like, Shaw wasn't meant to be such a big thing, so if they include it, they'd have to either put it in a way that lives up to the Shaw hype, and then everyone's, or like just put it in and have people are gonna be like, oh my god, Shaw, 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 or leave it out and like give everyone the same similar experience of like of the game. I don't know, because Shaw is gonna take center stage if it occurs. If Shaw is there, people are gonna be like, oh my god, Shaw. And then other people are gonna be like, why is Shaw so special? What is this? Why do I have a button that just makes me say Shaw? But yeah, so I kind of understand not having it in the game, so that the game is itself to everyone, essentially. What else? So yeah, I also understand not making another game. Because I think they'd just be done with it. Like, they've been, however many years they've been just working on Hollow Knight stuff. Even if Silksong is a different game, it's still also Hollow Knight. I think I've already said this. Mamashka. It's great music. I'm really curious how we get to Sea of Sorrow whenever they add it. I hope it involves this area. I think that'd be really cool. This or the bit below it would be very interesting. Because this is like, when I think of something that could be a sea, I think of this. Unless it's something to do with the surface. I would really enjoy, personally, I would really enjoy more parkour to the game. But Sea of Sorrow, I don't know if Sea of Sorrow would get parkour. Maybe it'll get different kinds of parkour. You know, water. Underwater Hornet. I don't think that they would let Hornet like swim under the surface though. I feel like they would have to give her a vessel. Like a ship. A vessel! Like the Hollow Knight! Oh my god! A pure vessel! I think if the Flea games were to add a way to keep retrying without stopping, then... Actually, I want to go for a second. Hi! Okay, we're so back. Vessel. I think the way that they should do that, not they should, a way that they could do that mode is to have it be profound vessel. A way that they could do that is to have it so like, if you try again immediately, like maybe 3 times in a row, then the character goes to you and they're like, man, you're really going at it. Would you like us to keep resetting the game on the feet? Or maybe Hornet said it. Hornet's like, I would like to keep trying this game. Please reset it for me upon the feet. Or whatever it is. And they're like, alright. Step out of the arena if ever you wish to leave. Because you can always leave by stepping out of the arena, right? You don't need to... You don't need to, not talk to the character to make it so. Play games are very fun. I sort of, when I went back to Hollow Knight, I sort of felt the lack of the silly little games that pop up in Silksong. Because there's the flea games, and then there's that ladybug as well. So there's quite a lot of fun little mini games. This guy. Mamashka. I wonder if people wait for favorable flea positions before starting. Because you can sort of sit there, I think, for a considerable amount of time. He's good and let you keep playing. Oh yeah. That's what Hornet says to them, I see. Hornet's like, wait. I'm gonna kick through. I'm gonna get good. I think that would just be a nice quality of life thing. But I understand why they wouldn't have it like always immediately do that. Because first of all, players might not realize that they can leave the arena. And second of all, I think it's nice to give the player an opportunity to be like, oh yes, I do want to stop playing actually. Rather than thinking that maybe they have to keep playing until they win, which could feel like forever. You can't really win flea games, but you know, until they get the high school. I feel like flea bounce specifically is one where other crests could be quite good, because they changed the pogos quite a lot. Like Wanderer's Crest makes it go straight down, and blah blah blah. And like you were saying, the Shaman's Crest, you don't go down as much when you pogo. Actually, I think in the first couple times that I was doing plea games, I tried out Wanderer's Crest for this one, and it helped me quite a bit. But I do also enjoy plea games as a way to practice general game skills, and I play generally with the Hunter's Crest, so I ended up going back to that. This is, you know, how I train. Raw. I think, yeah, Flea Juggle was the sort of the first time that I was even learning how to hit things up and away from me. So it was very helpful for boss fights after that, where I had to do such a thing. Oh my god. Oh, the save! I'm locking in on flea bounce. Oh my gosh, stop giving me these guys. No! Ah, 46. What do I need to get in this? 68. Oh my gosh. Golly gosh. Okay. I think we're gonna do a little bit more flea games, and then we'll be done. I think it's quite fun how in the flea games, the camera doesn't shift. So it kind of feels like an arcade game in that way. Because there's not really other times that your camera is fully locked to one place. So it moves up and down, I guess. It stops moving down once you start the flea bounce game, though. Ah! I've fallen. Oh, the chat's been updated again. Golly gee gosh. I'm not quite sure how to make it keep doing it, because I thought it was working. I wonder if Hornet really likes these flea games. I mean, in character, I think she likes them. Just to account for the fact that she's doing them a lot. Though I do wonder if she likes them as like, oh, what a fun time. Wow, I love hanging out with the fleas. Or if she likes them more as like, testing her skills. Because we know that Hornet does love fluffy things. Oh, ooh, I'm done. What is that? She's standing on nothing. Because we know Hornet likes the fleas, so I think she would like hanging out with them in general. And then the games... I like to think that the canon Hornet is like really good at these games, but it is kind of funny if, you know, since she doesn't wake up at a bench after failing a flea game, if she actually does take, you know, this many tries to get it all. Oh! I fell. Okay, we're gonna do, I think, 2 more tries, including this one, and then I'll go back to the bell home and we'll be done. It's so fun that you can own a house in Silksong. Because when I played Hollow Knight, I did wonder with the question of like where do I return to at the end of the session? And I think, what did I end up doing? I thought about doing Fungal Waste. I think I usually ended up just being at the nearest bench, or whatever my last bench was. But in Silksong, there is the very nice answer of going back to your bell home. And then you can decorate it. You can see all your stuff. It is cute that they go awu. So with this flea game, not only are you like trying to hit all the fleas, but you also need to not hit all the fleas immediately, so that you still have some in the air. Which is very interesting. Dirtmouth crying in the corner. I don't know. I didn't go to Dirtmouth much. That was sort of just like the city, the town. That felt more like Elderbug's bench than mine. Oh, but Silksong including a Materium is really nice. And all the other collectibles that you get to actually like see once they're gone is very nice. Like the way that you get to know what relics like say once you sell them to someone. That's very nice. It makes it feel cooler to collect them and see what's in there. Yeah, the Materium makes the world feel alive. Are you out on this one? Okay, I'm listening. Black egg. What are we saying about the black egg? Just anything? Just the black egg? Or the black egg as as like their house. That's kind of interesting actually. It does feel quite fitting, because it's right next to, it's right next to the Hollow Knight. But it is also sort of a space that really only the player goes to. And then Hornet maybe like once. But Hornet's never in there. So I can kind of see it. Oh my god, look at all these fleas. We're eating good. We're not eating good, we're pogoing good. The bench in the Black Egg Temple, yeah. It always feels odd to me that it's a temple. I guess it kind of is, but it feels more like a tomb. Do you think Hornet's gonna say Shaw in Sea of Sorrow? I guess if she doesn't, then that's sort of confirmation that they don't want her to say Shaw. But if she does, then it's more like they just didn't have a place to put it. People sort of talk about getting a Shaw button, and like you'd think that maybe you could replace the Garma, but I've learned recently that the Garma exists in Hollow Knight, so I think it was already taken. So I guess it's possible that it's just like it was just on the cutting room floor, you know? They just didn't have an action to tie that voice line to. So maybe Hornet will say Shaw on her sea adventures. Maybe it means like good luck or something. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Silksong does, is they give like meaning to the words. Maybe Hollow Knight does that too. She Loki gets up full of noodles and says, "Is this a shot?" That's so funny. Hornet needs to eat food. I support Hornet Shaw by eating noodles. Like, does Hornet ever even eat food in Hollow Knight? She like injects herself with lifeblood, and she drinks basically bug alcohol. But does she ever eat? She eats the silk eaters, I guess. It's like cold sea to consume, so she eats those, but she doesn't eat food. She subsists off of silk, I think. Sea of Sorrow, but the sea is actually soup. Soup of wonder. All Night Silksong, soup of wonder and joy. And Hornet finally has a good day because she eats any food at all. No. I think it's kind of fun and kind of smart that the bugs say nonsense words, because then you don't have to record different voice lines for different languages. You can just have the text be different. Well, it's also really interesting to me that there's sort of two different types of cutscenes in Silksong. Because if they have dialogue, then it's like you see the little guys, and they're just like bah, 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 bah. It's like blah, blah, blah. But then if they have when they need to show things happening and they have a more detailed scene, like an animated cutscene, you know, they can't fit the dialogue in there because it doesn't work stylistically. I mean, maybe they could find a way, but you know, they do that. So there's sort of two different cutscenes. There's the talkie cutscenes, and there's the things happening cutscenes. Oh my god. I hit him 3 times. That was wild. You don't think she normally eats, which is why she's so skinny? That's kind of funny. She's a stick, not because that's her normal shape, but because she's so freaking starved. Sea of Sorrow? No. Soup of Sunshine. My Silksong mod where the only change is that Hornet gets to eat things. If you don't give the moss berries to the druid, Hornet gets to eat them. And then she can get a kitchen in her bell home. She can make meals. And instead of giving the Great Taste of Harlem thing to the guy, Hornet can make her own meal out of it. I wonder, would Hornet make something that's more tasty than that, chef? Or would she not, because the ingredients are already like not that good? I would really enjoy seeing things where you sort of seeing more used to the fact that you can say no to giving quest items to people. Because I know in the original game there was something of like, you know, you can bring the delicate flower to multiple locations, right? And that's a cool thing, because there's the obvious quest thing, then there's other secretive stuff that you can do by going against the quest. So I think it'd be very interesting to see stuff like that in Silksong. Or just, I don't know, more stuff like that. Where there's a use to being able to say like, no, I actually don't want to give you these materials. I actually want to keep them. Because currently all that happens is they're like, oh man. Great taste of Belhome. So true. Great taste of Hornet Silksong. You feel like Hornet could cook, but she would burn it if she tried too hard. I wonder if Hornet... I think Hornet can cook like basic stuff. I think Hornet can cook like survival stuff. So she could get food that would like, you know, you would live. But I don't know if she can make like fancy food. I don't know if she... Maybe she cares, maybe, but I think maybe she wouldn't let herself care about like making fancy food. like enjoying food. I don't know. I think she's very much like locked into her missions and stuff. And you know, she doesn't have an attitude. We can see she doesn't have an attitude of like needing to eat all her meals. She's just like, I would survive on silk. I think it would be funny if Hornet knew how to, if Hornet like was not good at feeding herself, and then another bug has to come in and be like, Hornet, no, Hornet, eat food. I don't think Lace would be the bug to do that, because I think she would also do the same exact thing. But maybe someone else, maybe Chakra. What if Vespa was a coffee addict? Maybe. I never did the hive. I wonder if you'll hear if I'll what? I wonder if I'll learn more about Hornet's history with the hive if I go and do that. I think Hornet would drink coffee. It would be really bad. She would drink coffee and she wouldn't eat anything with it, and she'd be like, I don't know if coffee is bad if you don't eat anything with it. I feel like it would be. You'd still be hungry. Also, I said that I'd only do 2 more at some point. This guy. Anyways, I said that I'd only do 2 more. I'm sure I did more than that. The flea games got me. The conversation got me. I forgot I had this. Wow. Okay. Well, this has been very fun, especially having conversation. Conversation was a wonderful part. And I think... Can I make it here? Yeah. Alright. It's a wonderful part. So I'm gonna head back to my bell home, and we can recap what we did, and then stream will be over. Yeah, so what happened in this stream? We started a run, and then we went to go check something. We went to go look at a journal entry, and we went to go look at a journal entry in the other save, and then we realized that the other save did not exist. It was gone, it didn't save. So we had to... Sorry, just collecting my money. Didn't save, so we had to troubleshoot, and we fixed the issue, and the issue is me having a mod. Having a mod on. And so we fixed that, and we got back to where we were, and then we played flea games for a little bit. Very fun. And we talked about Silksong, and we talked about games or whatever. Next stream when? I'm not totally sure. It seems like... Yeah, it seems like I'm doing it every other day. We'll figure it out. But it was very fun to have you. Did the run disappeared? Yeah. It ran away. Speed run too fast, I couldn't catch up. But yeah. Very fun. Next stream probably in like 2 days maybe, we'll see. I don't have a schedule. And it was very fun to see you. I hope you had a fun time being here. The conversations were wonderful. Very enjoyable. Bye!